is Mr. T. First name is Mr. Middle name is that period. Last name is T. Listen, and listen good. I'm talking to you.
The 80s were the time of radical and gnarly TV shows. Seriously, this was a decade that gave us Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, Transformers, G.I. Joe, shows that just screamed badass and style. And of course, just like with any other decade, comes the weird stuff that nobody really ever talks about anymore. We aren't talking about tame stuff like Alfred Gummy Bears. No. This is advanced weirdness. So today, we're gonna dive in headfirst and take a look at the top 12 wackiest kid shows born of pure 80s weirdness. Mr. T. Can you think of a bigger 80s icon than Mr. T? Well, I mean, maybe Chuck Norris. But did he have his own show? Well, yeah, he actually did. But whatever, the point still stands. Mr. T did indeed have his own cartoon in the 80s, and it was weird. The series followed Mr. T, who now acts as a coach for a gymnastics team. They also travel around the world and solve mysteries, because of course they do. That was like a requirement for the time. And of course he had a goofy-ass dog that shared his mohawk. Each episode would start off with the real Mr. T, explaining what's about to go down in this episode. Then some mystery happens, and then at the end a narration by Mr. T plays, talking about what the moral of the story was. Pretty standard stuff. What made this so bizarre was, well, it's Mr. T.
So you want to play rough? Nobody talks to me like that.
It's just such a weird concept to have him going around the world solving mysteries with a bunch of kids and a dog. It sounds like a Family Guy joke, but it was intended to be taken seriously. Perhaps what's most notable about the series is that it's the first role Phil Lamar had, who would later go on to star in Samurai Jack, Futurama, Justice League, and many more. It also gave us a pretty fiction serial, so it had that going for it.
Super Ted is a teddy bear with superpowers, okay? This series was originally created by Andy Young as a collection of books to help his son overcome his fear of the dark. It became super popular and then turned into an animated series. Like Young's son, Super Ted was also afraid of the dark until one day. Mother Nature gave him a magic word which would give him superpowers. Well, that's actually the premise of the original story. The animated series is a bit different. In the series, after being created at a toy factory, he was deemed defective and was thrown into the storeroom. Instead of Mother Nature, an alien just happened to be passing by and used his cosmic dust to bring the bear to life. Then the alien brings him to Mother Nature, who gives him his superpowers. Now Super Ted and the alien travel across the world to help those in need and to fight his arch